Karibuni sana. So this month imekuwa suicide prevention month, and we've been discussing this awareness on our social media platforms. We've discussed myths around suicide, signs and warning signs of suicide, suicidal thoughts, and gender bias against suicide through our social media platforms. And if you're able to join us, maybe you've learned something. And today we are going to talk about coping mechanisms, suicide. So yeah, you're all welcome to the live. It's been long since we were here. Yeah, we had a break kidogo. So I'm going to type. If you have anything, you can type on the comment section, then I'll read it out loud. I'm also going to type maybe a question so that maybe those who will be joining can follow up and maybe write something on some of the coping mechanisms they know on suicide. So as you continue, you can type maybe some of the coping mechanisms zenye unajua, or maybe you've done and they've worked for you, or you've seen someone do and they've worked for them. So yeah, maybe I'll start maybe from my side as you continue waiting for people to join. Or rather maybe I give them 2 minutes, but I also don't want like to shut while waiting for people to join. So if you're joining, maybe you can just type on the comment section, then I'll read it out. So the coping mechanisms on suicide, I'll start with one. Maybe return. Maybe if you feel like uko na those suicidal thoughts, unaweza rudi to things that zilikuwa zinakumake una feel happy. Although inakaa kwa ngumu because maybe your time, the things that used to make you happy maybe hazita kumake ukue happy, but maybe if you go back to maybe trying isn't that bad in having the hobbies that you used to cherish, even if it does not feel that good. And if you go through like those emotions, if you allow the emotions, but they can still be beneficial. If you go back to hizo vitu zilikuwa zinakumake like una feel happy, maybe kama activities, hobbies, to watch, maybe to walk, nini, zilikuwa zinakumake feel happy maybe before having those emotions or having the thoughts. So definitely even if you try hata kama hujui, they'll still make an impact. Kutakuwa na benefits of it because ni vitu ziko familiar to your body and they remind you like yeah, you used to be happy. Yeah, and 2, you can reach out to people you've lost maybe contact with when you walikuwa mabeshte, or individuals who you are close with, and it may often feel like as though it's ni burden to those who are una reach out to, but I know kwa mabeshte zetu that there's definitely that someone that unaweza ongelesha on something, and inakuwa helpful, and yeah, you get support from that one person. Like I'd say, like mental illness is not maybe a choice, and speaking out to others is a human need that we all deserve. And 3, I'd say like write a letter to yourself. Maybe najiandikia nikijiambia vitu poa zenye maybe zinanimake na feel vizuri, like it's a one physical reminder that maybe kenye na go through haita last long nikijiandikia maybe hiyo barua, that this is something that's coming and it will definitely come to pass. Like when you're having the dark thoughts, it's the letter you write to yourself, maybe your time unaweza fungua and read it out loud to yourself. Yeah, it helps. If there's anyone who's joining, you can just type on the comment section. So yeah, I was on the karibuni sana wenye wanajoin. You can write something on the comment section. We are talking about myths. No, not myths. Like we are talking about wow, let me break out. We're talking about coping mechanisms on suicide, and you can type something on one method you may know on suicide, on coping mechanisms, and umetumia one mechanism umetumia or umeona msee akitumia and it has worked out for him or her. So you can type on the comment section. So I was saying, like, you can write a letter to yourself. It reminds, like, this remind like what you're feeling when you're in less of the dark headspace, that the pain you are feeling is temporary. When I go back maybe and write and read the letter out loud to myself, and that it's possible for you to always feel alone, maybe, and helpless. That's okay, that's totally okay, because we are human beings and it's okay. But you can when you go back and read this letter to yourself, it makes you like just have that growth. And then I was saying, like, you find someone who is comfortable, you are comfortable talking with about serious stuff, whether you have maybe 2 or 1 or 10 friends or even more. There's always just that one person. Huwezi enda maybe kuongelesha hao wase wote, ama si hao wase wote watakupea an ear to listen to. So you find that one person who you are comfortable with talking to and is comfortable listening to you, and comfortable listening to your struggles, and may know how to help you. And luckily, when it comes to feeling supported, that finding even one person that you can call or text when you're feeling hopeless or depressed can be extremely helpful. And again, another thing I say, you think about what has in kitumekufikisha to having that maybe suicidal thought. Like when you find yourself in a headspace that you are doubting yourself, like una consider what has helped you get this far to having that thought, that suicidal thought. Like, can be your friends, can be work, can be children, can be anything. So hobbies you are passionate about, saa zingine hata inaweza kuwa ni maybe tu kitu ulikuwa unafanya or goals, or unaona goals zako haziendi vile ulikuwa unataka. So yeah, even as experiencing these thoughts of suicide or helplessness, you are we all are alive. You are still alive and making it. Consider like what has made you kufika at that point, like having the thoughts, like kukaa chini and unafikiria what has nini imenifikisha hapa, what has made me come from this far, like just maybe going to step 1 from vile ilianza to where you can inafika. If you are joining us, feel free to type anything on the comment section on any coping mechanism unaweza kuwa unajua on suicide or suicidal thoughts. Yeah, I'd say like the coping mechanisms help us get through the thoughts, like getting away maybe from them. So if you have, and preventing like this is suicide prevention math, so we're talking about the coping mechanisms to help prevent 1 or 2 people who may find themselves having the suicidal thoughts or want to commit the suicide. So again, I'd say like be aware of your triggers, like nini inakutrigger to the extent of you getting angry and want to end everything. Like I'd say like triggers ni vitu zenye feel worse, like and triggers ni vitu different to people, like come different na watu wengi. To some people inaweza kuwa maybe ni music, inaweza kuwa ni picture, or feelings, like zina make una feel worse. Like, and then I'd say, like, if you be aware of your trigger, you try and stay away from them as possible. You could also create a wellness action plan on this, and to help you be self-aware of everything that's going on around you. It can help you to identify your triggers in your life which can make you feel unwell. Inaweza kuwa ni kitu mtu anafanya, ama ni kitu uliona like kwa movie, it gets you triggered. Ama ni music, there's a certain maybe music that triggers your emotions. So you can just maybe write them down. If you can understand like what triggers you, it can help you to be more in control of your feelings and stress levels. You can unaweza share your wellness mini plan yako na a friend or a family that you're close with, a family member or a friend that you're close with. Like, sometimes it is helpful ukishare like with that close person, in help maybe to understand you more, and you both become on the same page. Like, you won't feel like you're alone in this. So if you have anything, you can just type on the comment section. So I'll continue. Again, I'd say like another coping mechanisms that I might know from my side would be like stay away from drugs and alcohol. Like, alcohol affect the parts of your brain that controls how you concentrate, like behavior na emotions zako vile unazicontrol, and drinking alcohol might make you more likely to act on maybe the suicidal thoughts. Like, kuna drugs zina affect the way you think or feel. Like, different drugs zina come na the variations zao on maybe the emotions they trigger in you. For example, naweza sema cocaine, like ukiitumia inaweza ku make you feel somehow happy at that moment, and more likely you take risk when you take it. But the moment like your stuff you umetumia, like I say like the cocaine, ukiacha tumia like ikirudi chini, see at the moment you are high on it, ulikuwa na feel sawa, you're happy, but at the moment it's not in your blood anymore, unaanza ku feel maybe sad or depressed. And I say like other drugs can cause also hallucinations, zina cause confusion, paranoia. You may be more likely to take maybe your own life if you take any illegal drugs. So maybe zote tu zina come na, like I say like cocaine ina make you feel it just helps you at that moment. So if you stay away from the drugs and alcohol, this may also be a way that can make you move away from the thoughts. So if you're joining us, karibu sana. You can type on the comment section. Tunaongelelea coping mechanisms za suicidal thoughts. So if you know any from your side, you can type on the comment section and I'll read it out loud. So for those who are joining us, I think maybe mnaendelea mkiona, but I've said drugs, and I've said talking to someone, that and also writing a letter to yourself. You become like your own safe space. So if you have maybe something you wanna say about it, you can type on the comment section. So anyone before niendele? Yeah, as I was saying, you can find someone to talk to. I know when you are feeling that low, it's easy like to let yourself believe that no one could ever know you or whatever you are feeling, and maybe know you or love you the way you want to, and that you are the, saa zingine unafikiria like ni wewe peke yako, that unajua like unajua kenye inaendelea na wewe, and unajiconvince it's going to get better, and then it happens that it doesn't, and you end up maybe on the act. So you feel like unajifeel sana with thoughts of like yourself into thinking. By keeping things hidden, it gets easier to get by all this, even though you know like you feel a lot better if you just maybe get out. Like wanasemanga ukishare like unatoa hiyo load yenye iko on you. So like yeah, finding someone to talk to like it helps a lot. Like when you're in these thoughts, una feel like you're a visitor to your mind. Unasikia ni kama yani una feel too maybe all feelings, like they always say like a soul in need something to express it. Like silence is never the answer. So yeah, speaking it out loud, finding someone to talk to, finding something to do that will make you happy, staying away from the things that triggers you to have these thoughts can be helpful. Waiting on someone maybe to type something, you can even say hi to everyone in the life. So anyone can type something. So again, I'd say like maybe if also you've done all this, there's another one where you can find a safe space to like place unaweza kaa that can make you move away from all these thoughts. Like I'd say like una find a safe space, can be church, can be going to the library to read, can be going to stay with friends that you like or love, or do what you love doing. So finding a safe space, like for example what you do at Salama Youth Center, it's a safe space for youths. You can maybe come chill with fellow youths, unacheza games, unapiga story and all those stuff that we do, talk to each other about what we are going through. And maybe when you talk, una realize there's someone who maybe has a bigger problem than mine, and actually and I move on vizuri, and you're like, okay, this one of mine maybe weighs like a lot way easier, and then bend down. And when you talk to someone, I feel like when people share, maybe we also do group therapies at our center that we do. So if you come maybe to a safe space, you'll feel more lighter than how you are feeling. So wenye natujoin, karibuni sana. You can take that thing on the comment section. So I'd say like I see there's no one typing on anything. So anyone? So again, I think this one, I'll say another one that I have from my side, I can say you stay mindful to yourself. You can maybe go do some yoga. It helps maybe relax your body and your mind, and can keep you through the thoughts. You can also do physical exercises. Yeah, this also helps you stay mindful about yourself. So yeah, anyone who wants to type something on the comment section. Karibuni sana wenye wana join. So as I've said, like some of the coping mechanisms from my side on suicidal thoughts is finding someone to talk to, being mindful about yourself by engaging in activities that can keep you off the thoughts, yoga, going for physical exercises, reading, like everything. We all have different things that we do. Some of us, like I say, like for me, I'm good in art. Anything that goes with art, I'm good in isipokuwa kuimba. So maybe art, like drawing, you'll draw, or maybe just find a book and write something, write a letter to yourself, like, and then try to find out like how did everything begin from the beginning maybe to now. Yeah, staying away from drugs and alcohol. So anyone with anything else to add? Oh, yeah, I'm just typing the question on the comment section maybe so that people can be able to type back. Maybe I'll just wait on a few of you to type on in their answer. On the coping mechanisms, it can be something that maybe has worked with you, with a friend, with a family. Yeah, you can share so that all of us maybe can learn from you. So if there's no response, maybe I'll just continue from my side. Just a minute. So Kama nianze kuyaita na majina wenye nawaona hapa. So as I continue, I'd like to say like we are talking about suicide prevention awareness, and also like even as experiencing these thoughts and of hopelessness, like when I feel like your feelings are everywhere, you are still alive, yeah, right? You are still alive of making it consider, like you can consider what has brought you through maybe hizi stuff zote. Unaona to join karibu. You can type something. Anyone with something to type, you can type on the comment section. So yeah, I think maybe I have maybe none from my side. Any more from my side, like I'd say like I had said what I had from my side. Like maybe if I just maybe repeat them, like return to things that made you feel happy, your hobbies, inaweza kwa ni kukula, kutembea, anything that made you feel happy. And at this moment maybe they cannot make you feel happy as they used to when you are not having this feeling, but the fact that they made you feel happy and you are going back to them will definitely move you away from the thoughts, because they will just definitely make something out of it, like bring back that joy again. My point hiyo ingine ilikuwa reaching out to people, reaching out to someone close, like talking always helps way a lot. And another one is maybe writing a letter to yourself when you feel like you're in these darkest moments. Like it's one physical reminder that that may be helpful when you are having these dark thoughts. A letter written by yourself to you. I'm actually repeating them so that maybe if there's someone anaweza taka maybe kuongeza. So yeah, hiyo ingine ilikuwa writing a letter to yourself, like to you, like ina kureminder how you are feeling when you're in less of a dark space, that unaweza jiandikia maybe when you read it, ukijiandikia when you are going through, then you continue reading it, it will make you like feel like the pain that you are feeling is temporary, and that it's possible for you to not always like feel that way. at that moment, like feeling helpless and feeling that uko peke yako. You can always feel like maybe you have you. Then there's thinking about what has gotten you to that situation, like ni how far, like kujipeleka from day one to mpaka mahali umekuja to it. And another one was drugs, staying away from drugs. So I think hakuna mtu anaongezea, najirudia kuona kaa kuna mtu ataongezea, but people who are here have chosen not to say something. So yeah, and again, like I said, another one will be finding a place where you feel safer. Like una feel poa ukiwa hapo, can be church, can be library, can be work. Yeah, a workplace can also be a safe space. Can be just anywhere that you feel comfortable and you feel more lighter when we're there. So I think I have none from my side again more to say. So I'd just like to say, like, stay mindful to yourself. You are not alone, whatever you're going through. Share, find someone to talk to. Everyone loves you. You'll always have someone who loves you. There's always people who love you, will love you. And you can find us at Nzumari. We always do have group therapies, and we do a free counseling session. So yeah, at Daniel Kumboni Catholic Church. And those who are able to join, I thank you so much, and maybe we can meet next time, and do have a lovely weekend. Bye.